Hey guys, a really quick, a really short video on the helicopter thing again. I wasn't gonna make a second one, but apparently I didn't explain it enough in the first video, so we'll look at it really quickly. I'm not gonna say a lot about it, just the material you use to make this, and that's it. That's literally it. So this is one of them. Which button is it again? Which button? This button. So like you can see, this is one of the examples that I used. It works, so let's take it apart or build it up again, however you want to put it. So I'm gonna remove this connection first. Don't forget it, but I'll put it back at the end. I'll remove the rotors. I'm gonna use this so I can see what I'm removing. I'll remove the rotors, I'll remove the block on top. That's a one wheel. Then we've got these things connected to the second wheel. So let's remove all this real quick. I'll tell you what it all is in a second for people that, you know, couldn't figure it out first time. Alright, so that's second wheel, third wheel. This is the fucking, what's it again, swivel thing, swivel joint. Remove that, remove these, and then remove the hinge. Alright, so that's it. That's the whole helicopter part. So I'll put it back together. You first put the hinge down, make sure you turn it, like, you know, you can see that I gotta turn it the way you want it. So make sure it can go forward and backwards, basically. This way it can go forward and backwards. Then you put a swivel on top of that so it can all turn. Then you take out the rotor blades or aerodynamic propellers. Jesus Christ. You make sure they're, you know, turned the right way. So you make sure they are, you know, turned facing upwards or downwards, not sideways, because that won't work. So upwards, downwards, make sure that's all the same on every side. Sometimes it can turn on its own. It didn't do that for me right now, so that's alright. Then you put down a wheel, and then you want to put down the, you know, the weights. I suggest you do it maybe like this. You put down a block, you attach the weights. So, you know, I'll do it like that. Remove the middle one. Boop. And then this. Remove that again. Put another wheel on top. Then connect all of that together with the wheel. So let's do that real quick. Like this. You connect it. Then probably not necessary, but you can connect these as well to make it a little bit more sturdy and heavy. But to make it heavier, you can also add more stuff. That's what I'm gonna do, and that's what most people should do. You use the steering. Yeah, steering. So you put on the steering like that. That's to make sure that you can tilt your wings if you put wings on it. So for this, you know, example, we'll put wings on it instead of swords. Then we put another wheel on top of that, because that's gonna be the wheel that we use for the propeller itself. So put another block down. Take your aerodynamic propellers. Jesus Christ! You can see that they're slanted, you know, left to right on this one. So you should be able to see the difference clearly. I'll zoom in a little bit. See, those are just left to right. Those are up and down. That's how you want them to be, left to right. So your helicopter will take off, obviously. Then you go to the key mapper over here, because you need to turn up the speed and then decide what your power button is gonna be. I'll just use, you know, the power up button because I just want to show you how it takes off. That's about it. So power up, there we go, speed 2, anything else, maybe these. I'll put these 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Don't use these keys like the end and all that shit. Use actual numbers, because once you start the game, once you press play over here, those keys won't work if you didn't choose 1 and 2. No, don't wanna. The speed doesn't really matter on this. So did I change them all? Yes, I did. Anything else? Oh, we forgot to attach this one. So we attached the fucking hinge or whatever it's... Yes, hinge! Boom, got it right. We attach the hinge again so it doesn't go start, you know, it doesn't start flopping around. And that should be it, that should work. So let's try it. And boom, that works. Perfect. So I use the wings on this one. You don't need them. You can, yeah, you can do whatever. Let's try and use the rotation thing, so we can go down now with the wings, or we can go up if we want to, you know, up faster then. If you wanna do that even quicker, I said it in the other video already, I'll say it here again. You can use the wing panels. They have more effect when you switch them around. See, it pulls it up all of a sudden, or it pushes it down a lot more. Make sure that, alright, this broke. Make sure that if you do something like this, the middle bit is rotating fast enough, because if it doesn't rotate fast enough, you'll notice that your balance, I'm gonna try and replicate this real quick. You'll notice that your balance, the slower it goes, you see your balance is gone at this point. So I'm gonna try and spin it up again so we can save it. And yes, it does save it. So yeah, it's not just coincidence. It is actually important that you make sure that middle bit, that heavy bit, is turning fast enough. So don't make it too heavy, don't make it too light. Try it out a little bit, and once you got it, it'll be able to stay in the air like this. Alright, I hope this was clear enough on everything. If it's not clear enough, I am sorry, but you'll have to download the files and figure it out yourself, because I can't really make it any clearer than I already did. So thanks for watching, and leave a comment.